think one other thing which we don't look at in our profit and loss, we only look at our profit and loss account while looking at cost. But there are a lot of costs which are incurred prior to what comes into your factory or your unit, So somebody is doing inefficient manufacturing, one of your contractors. That inefficiency is passed on to you in terms of higher costs. So you need to look at your cost structure end to end. For example, if I am manufacturing coconut oil, I have to look at starting from how the coconuts are grown at a farmer's level to how the coconuts are harvested, how drying is taking place, what is supply chain before it comes to me. And there is huge potential to look at all these costs which are not captured in your profit and loss account. In your profit and loss account, you will only capture the cost of copra buying. But there are a lot of costs in terms of productivity of the farmer, how drying is taking place. We had a huge supply chain in copra. Copra used to go from interior markets in Tamil Nadu all the way to Calicut. They would get dry. There were like 5-6 intermediaries. And then it would again come back. And we are paying for that cost. So we said, can we overcome that by looking at the all supply chain? So now what we've done is we've set up farm centers where we collect copra next to the farmer, remove all the middlemen. We have a very high degree of trust built with the farmer. And because of that, we've spent substantially in terms of supply chain costs, removal of intermediaries, and we also have built up a very good equation with farmers where we also help them in terms of their productivity measures. So overall, something which was not captured in our profit and loss account had a huge potential. Similarly, after the goods leave, your profit and loss will only capture sales. In our case, the sales from our side, it goes to CNF agent, from CNF agent it goes to distributors, in rural areas go to super distributor, retailers, and finally to the consumer. There are so many costs attached to that, including the scheme we give it to retailers to make them buy more, distributor costs. There are so many efficiencies that if you address all this, again, there is a huge potential to save. So don't look at costs which are only captured in your financials, but pre and post, from the time you buy the raw material. Similarly, a plastic bottle, you buy so many bottles, subcontractors, 100%. So we said, can we actually have subcontractors next to our factory rather than far away? Can we help them improve the productivity? So the productivity improvement should ultimately help us back in terms of getting the bottle at lower cost.